Hello. Continuing a series of videos about indoor repair, I cannot go through an operation such as cleaning the ceiling from chalk or water-based paint. When repairing the ceiling, and then applying a new coating to it, you need to clean the old one. And what is the threat of putting putty on the old coating and why it needs to be cleaned off? See below, but do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and also look for links to another video about the repair in the description for this video. Removing chalk from the ceiling. In a situation where there is chalk on the ceiling, but it is planned to switch to water-based paint, complete removal of the chalk coating is required. In the case of puttying directly on the chalk, and some believe that it is simply enough to prime it well, this is not the case. When exposed to moisture, the chalk swells, and later, after applying the putty or already during painting, the chalk may peel off from the base along with the new coating, as a result of which bubbles appear on the ceiling. And a new layer applied directly over the chalk, during paint application, can stick to the paint roller or brush. That is why chalk must be cleaned off. We can say that this operation is not easy, it requires physical strength and creates a lot of dirt. The chalk is soaked with a hot water roller. We moisten the ceiling with hot water using a roller, at intervals and several times, after which we try to clean off the chalk with a narrow spatula. Sometimes it takes a while for the chalk to get thoroughly wet, after which the cleaning process becomes much easier. So, gradually, square meter by square meter, the entire ceiling is cleaned off. Water-based paint. If your ceiling was previously covered with water-based paint, the situation is the same. When wet, water-based paint, even the so-called moisture-resistant or washable, under the influence of moisture, can begin to lag behind the base. Applying a putty on such a surface, there is a high risk of the filler peeling off along with the old paint. Therefore, it is also advisable to clean off the water-based paint where possible, and even more so, the one that gets dusty and stains your hands when you touch it. Well, if you nevertheless decided to play the lottery, to take the risk and apply the leveling layer directly over the paint, then you must, first, at least check the paint, whether it holds firmly. To find out how firmly the paint adheres to the ceiling, you need a roller and a bucket of hot water. After wetting the entire surface of the ceiling, and passing over it with a spatula, as if prying the paint with it and checking it for delamination, we clean it off where the paint is peeling. Sometimes the soaking process should be repeated, and after cleaning all the paint, you can safely apply the leveling layer, not forgetting to properly prime the ceiling before doing this. On this let me finish, subscribe to the channel, and good luck with the repair.